is Dominique Conley, and this is my video for our final project here in Colloquium. I am actually rather sad that this class is coming to an end. I have learned quite a lot throughout the semester, so I am very thankful for the opportunity to take this class, and we're going to get started here. Sorry the background is a little weird. It's been a trial and error thing. This is actually a picture that I figured out how to upload from the park that I did my service hours at. So I did my service learning hours at Petrified Springs Park in Kenosha, Wisconsin, back home where I am from. And I thought this picture was really pretty. It's even prettier without my face in the middle of it. And this is just kind of one of the ponds that's out on one of the nature trails. And it's actually the same pond that the park gets its name from. The legend has it that when a Native American woman drank the water from the pond, she turned to stone, hence the name Petrified Springs. So it's a little fun fact about Petrified Springs and where I'm from. So this is a park that I kind of grew up going to a lot. We spent a lot of time there as a family, just kind of taking hikes along the trails, spending time at the dog park, walking through the little food garden. There's all kinds of things that you can do there. So whether it be with my friends, my family, it's kind of something that was really important to me growing up. So I loved the opportunity to get to go back and really help out the park and help out my community in general, especially with all of the knowledge that I have gained from this class. I feel like I really knew a lot more about what I was doing, and it kind of gave my service learning hours a little bit more meaning. I was also able to have very educated conversations with the people that I got the opportunity to work with, so I thought that was pretty cool thanks to the knowledge from this class. For the most part, we just kind of, walked the trails, picked up any trash that we saw. We spent some time working in the food garden and just kind of planting things and picking weeds. And, well, it may seem like it was rather simple. It really, with the knowledge from this class, I really learned the importance behind it and the importance behind the whole sustainability and everything like that. So, especially with, I know recently we had the waste chapter. So even before we read that chapter, since I did my hours before that, I was able to talk with the woman there about recycling and just, why it's important to separate your recycling and the importance behind all of that. So I thought that was kind of cool and really foreshadowed some of the information that I gained in the class. And then also just with the food, and it was actually very similar to kind of how the food forest is, in the sense that a lot of the crops were the sustainable crops that kind of took care of themselves, and they didn't necessarily always require replanting every single year. Well, some of them did, some of the others didn't, just to kind of have that balance so that you're not constantly interrupting the soil and really causing any damage there. And this really allows as many people as possible to come through and kind of take what they need and take what they want and really give back to them in that sense for everything that they've done to help out when they come, or just help out anybody in need in general, which I think is, really awesome. So I really enjoyed that. And then at the end of the day, I just think that because of the information learned in this class, I really did get so much out of this service learning. And then at the end, as I wrote in my paper, I was able to really, kind of walk and go out and reflect on the class and on just everything that had happened. And this is kind of where my walk took me, and here's the picture that I took, and I just kind of sat there and spent some time, reflecting on myself and reflecting on my sense of place. And I don't really think that this is an opportunity that I would have gotten if it wasn't for having to go out and do this hours for this class. I don't think that is where I would have ended up on my little miniature vacation home. But I am very glad that I did, and I am very glad for all of the things that I've learned in this class, and I really plan on going out and kind of just continuing to spread the knowledge, pass it on to my family, pass it on to my friends, and hope that they continue to pass it along to other people to really try and help make this earth just more sustainable in general and really get the news out there. I think the biggest way to just address these issues in general, as I've said in a lot of my blogs, is education. That's where a lot of things start. I find that to be very true even in my future profession. If you educate people on injuries and things that they're going through, it's going to make that process a lot easier. So it's just really trying to find a way to educate everyone around us and hope that they're as receptive to the information that I have been in this class, and really just trying to make it as relatable to them as possible. So yeah, thank you so much for all of the time that you put into this class, and I've really enjoyed it.